Mic, mic, huh? Mic, check, mic, check, mic, mic, check, mic, check. Mic, abi jela. Wallahi. If there is any better way to start the weekend, this must be at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Hello, good afternoon, wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You most welcome and welcome back to the theater, Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is the 3 p.m. showdown, and the showdown between Misira Youths Football Club against the traveling boys of Young Boy Star from Jam City, better known as Jambanjeli. And of course, few minutes into the contest, the score is currently 0-0. Central referee Suleiman Tamba Bakari Jata is one of the assistants. Ajanjai Musa Ese is the fourth assistant referee, and Keba Fati is the match commissioner. And Misira Youths Football Club currently dressed in red and white shirts, red shorts and white socks, under the guidance of Serif Saho, who is having the assistance of Amadou Nyase. Musa Ikoli is on the technical area for Young Boy Stars, and he is ably and reliably assisted by Mohamed Juara. And Young Boy Star Football Club currently dressed in orange shirts, orange shorts, and orange socks, and the boys from Jam City are playing from our left to right or right to left from our cabin, whilst the Brikama based name or Misira Youths Football Club currently playing from our left to right, currently playing from the democracy end towards the police line, and whilst Young Boy Star playing from the police line and towards the democracy end of the theater. Few minutes into the contest, the score is currently 0-0, and the game is live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and of course live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin, Parliament Fati Kimo Kanyi, and as usual behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Kimo, welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We have two interesting matches today, one at 3 and the other at 5 p.m. and currently the concentration is on the Misira Youths and Young Boy Star game, whilst in the 5 p.m. game is going to be a Nyambai derby between Jambar Sane and Jaliba United. But currently focused on the 3 p.m. game, where we having Misira Youths and Young Boy Star, and the score is currently 0-0.
Yes, thank you so much. Both games are interesting games. That is what our anticipation is. But the focus is currently here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium in a game between Misira Youths and that of the Young Boy Stars from Jamanjeli village. So already it is 0-0, but we anticipated that it's going to be a very, a difficult game for either of the side, and also a very interesting affair, knowing that both sides, especially that of the Young Boys, the traveling Young Boys side have a very good side, and then for their opponents as well, Misira, also you can see some very good players within their mid. So that alone tells you the the competitiveness of this particular game between the two sides here, and then both sides will be hoping to go home with the win here into this particular game after the 90 minutes has been played here. But as for now, it stays 0-0 after the first 3 minutes of play. Here it is still 0-0 between the two sides here, but we are hoping to at least see a goal or two into this particular contest before it ends. So this is going to be a very interesting encounter. We hope so, and then the game will soon dictate that anticipation for us here into this particular contest.
Thank you very much, Kimo Kanye. Interesting and lively game from the box bar. It's already an advantage to Misira Youths Football Club, and Misira is playing from our left to right from our cabin, dressed in their colorful red shirts, red shorts and white socks. Serif Saho is the head coach. Amadou Nyase of Greater Tomorrow Football Club is his assistant. Musa E. Koli is on the technical area for Young Boy Star, and Musa is having the assistance of Mohamed Juara as his immediate assistant. Misira Youths, just as I said, in red, Young Boys in orange. Misira Youth starting with Salim Dafe in goal, Jerry Sedi, Lamin Baji, Ibrahima Kamara, Yaya Sanyang, Bubakar Gassama, Sini Sane, Keba Conte, Bully Diba, Sidou Drame and Dembo Danjo completing the 11 for the boys from Misira. Whilst Young Boys Star, the team from Jam City, is starting with Serif Kamara in goal. Dembo Danjo trying to test the waters into the gloves of the custodian. And the goalkeeper for Young Boys Star is Serif Kamara, Ibrahima Kujabi, Usman Sanyang, Mohamed Jata, Yankuba Sedi, Ibrahima Jaju, Jere Jata, Ensa Marong, Mod Lamin Marong, or Mohamed Lamin Marong and Mohamed Sise completing the 11. And of course, the pitch isn't very comfortable currently after seeing some rains here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. But currently, players are trying to be as adaptive as possible. The central defender, Kujabi Ibrahima, lost possession. It is now the turn of the boys from Misira. And Misira Youths will start the play from their own half and trying to launch the ball forward. Wouldn't trouble the central defenders of Young Boy Star, who will slowly see the ball off the area for a throw-in. And as signaled by the central referee, is a throw-in and in favor of the boys in red and white. Misira Youths Football Club will benefit from a throw-in on the far side. Misira came through the eliminations last season before booking a place to the Nawettan proper of the Brikama Summer Nawettan last season. In the playoff, they defeated Wafarato, and in the group stages, they were in the same group alongside Amasa Manokang, Dangam and Misira Youths. And of course, in the round of 16, Manokang and Dangam advanced, whilst Amasa and Misira Youths cross out of the group stages. And of course, in the knockout competition, the team advanced from the round of 32, and of course being booted out of the round of the competition from the round of 16 after a defeat to Santosu United. It's a corner. Misira Youths will benefit from a corner. It's a crowded penalty area for Young Boy Star. The boys from Jam City were playing in the Sanyang tournament. That's a strong header. Sailed inches over the crossbar. That was definitely very close for Misira to find the back of the net. Unfortunately, the ball sailed over the crossbar. Goalkeeper Serif Kamara position the ball for a goal kick. Serif to take that quickly. Mohamed Jata deployed on the left side of the wing for Young Boy Star. Mohamed, one of the finest players for Young Boy Stars. This is Young Boy Star, Mohamed Lamin Marong. Lost possession. The pitch is a bit waterlogged, and players are currently trying to adapt to the system here after seeing that rains at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And in case you're just joining us, this is of course coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1. It is the Brikama Summer Nawettan 2025 and the game between Misira Youths and Young Boy Star. Young Boy Star playing in the Brikama Summer Nawettan for the very first time after coming through the eliminations. Got booted after a protest against the team before the side having some negotiation to get a spot. It's going to be an attack, and the goalkeeper alert enough to clear that ball desperately. Just as I said earlier, Kimo Kanye, I think players are trying to be as adaptive as possible to the condition of the pitch here. And some part of the football pitch is currently waterlogged after seeing some rains at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. I think some of the players are currently struggling with the condition of the pitch.
Yes, very well. Honestly, they are currently struggling with it because a part of the football pitch here is currently waterlogged. Recently, we have seen the defender for that of the Misira Youth side making that particular error here, or that struggle. He is trying to place the ball to his goalkeeper, but the ball, there wasn't too much power on the ball, and then he was lucky there that the young boys players who were running after the ball could not get the ball before the goalkeeper, but otherwise it would have been a very, very difficult moment for him into the game. Not his fault though, but also he is trying to play the ball short to his goalkeeper, but the waterlogged part of the pitch was what slows the pace of the ball towards his goalkeeper, and then currently they are struggling to play the ball on the ground, and then but let's see whether before this particular first half ends what will the condition of the pitch will currently be, but it's not too bad. They are trying to push the ball upward, and then for now they are playing more of the long balls than the short balls to their players. So I believe and that will be an added advantage for them if they continue to play like that, knowing that we cannot play more short balls, especially in the waterlogged areas, and then they will continue to do what they are doing here for now.
Thank you very much, Kimo Kanye. It's a long one from the part of young boy Star. It's going to be a chase for Mohamed Cisse. Trying to go solo, Cisse Mohamed. Trying to dribble past his marker. And he's been dispossessed. Dembo Danjo. That's a struggle. And already the central referee has given the opportunity. And it's going to be an opportunity. An opportunity for young boy Star. And Dembo Danjo is currently down. Played for Neymar United last season. And we've also seen him play for Newtown in the eliminations, and currently playing for Misira Youths in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan 2025. Dembo Danjo, who remember, signed for Real de Banjul last season, but due to minimal minutes as far as the season is concerned, he is still eligible to play in the Summer Nawettan, and this season playing for Misira Youths. And the score is currently 0-0 between the boys in red against the boys in orange. Red shirts, or red and white shirts, red shorts and white socks is Misira United, whilst Young Boys Star Football Club is a team from Jam City, and the boys from Jam City are dressed in orange shirts, orange shorts and orange socks. And Musa Ikoli is the head coach, and Musa is as usual assisted by Mohamed Jawara, or Mohamed Juara rather. It's a throw in on the far side. The Brikama Summer Nawettan in full swing. We have seen series of matches. Ibrahim Kujabi, the central defender. It's a header. It's going to be a chase. Can they find the back of the net from this instance? The defenders just there in time to get that ball off the area. Dembo Danjo trying to dribble past his marker. Currently struggling against Mohamed. Still Dembo Danjo dribble past the second one. It's going to be a chase into the gloves of the goalkeeper Serif Kamara. What a start and what a game between Young Boy Star and Misira Youths from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. In the Brikama Summer Nawettan 2025. We will surely get you some rundowns of some of the matches being played in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan so far. And of course in the group stages in Group A is Kute Jombulu Jida Youths, Welingara United, Amasa and senior players. In Group B, Kabafita United, Manokang, Top 10 Sabu United and Superstars. Group C is Dreamer Sanchaba Youths, Makasutu, Daru and Power Station. Group D, New Generation, Bairo, Santosu, Manduar United and Elephantry Football Club. We will surely have that concentration on the corner for Young Boys Stars around the democracy and floats that ball into the gloves of the netminder Salim Dafe, who rose the highest to gather that ball with ease. It's going to be another start for Misira Youths. On the far side, it's going to be a chase for Dembo Danjo, and Dembo is caught on offside by the flag of the assistant referee. And Group E, Fortune Football Academy, Jisar, Dasilame United, Sky Power Nero Legacy, Black Star KM. Group F, Dangam Nema United, Scoville, Puntalana and United Stars. Group G, Diamond Boys, Toures FA, Misira Youths. That's a foul. That's a foul for Young Boy Stars. Misira Youths, Jambar Sane and Benzan BMA. And Group H, which is the final group, this is where we have Jaliba United, Citizens, Young Boy Star, Busumbala Kids and Sinchu Jola Kunda. It is Young Boy Stars against Misira. Misira nil, Young Boy Star nil is the current score. The pitch is indeed waterlogged, and some of the players are struggling with the condition of the Bucks Bar Mini Stadium. But anyway, it is the 3 p.m. showdown between Young Boy Star and Misira. And in the 5 p.m. contest is going to be the Nyambai Derby between Jambar Sane and Jaliba United. And of course that will be coming to you live as well on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. We will surely be here in the 3 p.m. game and also in the 5 p.m. showdown. But currently focus is on the 5 p.m. game between Misira Youths and Young Boy Star. Sharif Kamara, the goalkeeper, trying to connect Mohamed Sise. Mohamed lost possession and Misira regained possession in their own half. Seni Sane. And Seni currently down. Nothing given by the central referee. And the referee is Suleiman Tamba, who is having the assistance of Bakari Jata Ajanjai and Musa Ese. And the match commissioner rather is Keba Fati. Young Boy Star in their opposition's half, trying to find the back of the net before lemon time. Will they be able to get that? Remains to be seen. Ibrahim Kujabi into the 18. Never troubled the custodian. An end-to-end contest between these two. Young Boy Star nil, Misira nil. Mohamed Lamin Marong caught on offside by the flag of the assistant referee. Mohamed Lamin Marong has been one of the star players for Young Boy Stars in the Sanyang Soma Nawettan and also in the Sanyang zonal team, and this season playing in the Brikama Soma Nawettan for Young Boy Star and currently leading the line for the Jam City side. And Young Boy Star under the guidance of Musa E. Koli won 2 trophies in Sanyang, won the league and also the knockout, and of course in the last Sanyang Soma Nawettan played the final before losing to Bunkiling United. It is Esa Marong switching the play from the center to the right. Esa Marong trying to connect the center forward and number 19 for Young Boy Stars. And currently the player struggled on the far side, and it's a throw in, quickly taken by Young Boy Star, desperately in need for a breakthrough. Can they find the back of the net? Strongly headed out by Misira. It's Dembo Danjo now. Dembo spreading it wide. It's going to be an opportunity. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. The number 9 Jere Seidi. And Young Boy Stars, the central defenders, Mohamed Jata equal to that task. And Mohamed Jata is up deployed on the left side of the defense for Young Boy Star, whilst Yankuba Seidi is deployed on the right. Ibrahim Kujabi is having the defensive partnership alongside Osman Sanya. We have seen Ibrahim Jaju marshalling the midfield alongside Jere Jata. And of course we have Esa Marong also operating in the midfield trio. Mohamed Lamin Marong leading the line. And of course Mohamed Sise operating on the left side of the attack. It's a throw in. Long one from Misira. The score is currently 0-0. Who is going to find the back of the net for the very first time this afternoon remains to be seen. Kemo is already a stiff battle, though the pitch condition isn't as comfortable as it used to be. But both sides are working off their socks to find the back of the net. And we believe a goal in this contest, most especially in the first half, will totally change the entire dynamics of the first half and also the entire game.
Yes, already into the 18th minute, no goal as of yet, no real chance as well as of yet. But I mean, players are doing their best in trying to craft those goal scoring opportunities, or trying to make it so that they bring it to their opponents' door, in trying to knock them hard, so that they will be able to break that deadlock into this particular contest. But as of yet, I mean, we are approaching the 28th minute here, still no real chance to be goal. To be called a goal, and then for now, but I mean, players are working up their socks as you have mentioned earlier on. Then we will see perhaps before this first half end, and we have about 20 minutes here to be played here or more. Before then, perhaps there's a lot of time in football, so anything can happen. Any of the sides here is able to score the goal within that 20 minutes here. So, but As for now, I mean, yes, they are struggling, and then defensive-wise, they are also doing very well in trying to making sure that they do the needful. They are side in defending very well against their opponent. Also, when they are going forward, they go in their numbers with their ambition to craft that goal scoring opportunities. But nothing has been possible as of yet. But the game proceeds as of now, so anything can happen. We are in the 19th minute now, solely in the 19th minute, and then. 21 or so minutes here to be played here before the first half ends. Perhaps there will be goals into this particular first half.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And of course, it's a set piece for the boys in orange, Young Boy Star. And the team under the guidance of Musa Ikoli. And Musa has been the head coach for the Sanyang zonal team that qualified the team to the final of the West Coast zonal before the protest coming from Fonye. But currently, Musa is currently focused on the team. Young Boy Star in the Brikama Summer Nawettan. Came here in the qualifier. This time it's a long one. Never troubled the custodian. Came to the Brikama Summer Nawettan qualifiers. Got the better of Mariko FC before Mariko filing a protest against the Jam City side. And of course had a successful protest. And of course Young Boy Stars being booted out of the qualifiers. And currently the boys from Jam City were able to negotiate a spot through Berewuleng Football Club, and Young Boy Star now playing in the Brikama Soma Nawettan for the very first time. The side from Jam City, it is Mohamed Jata. Mohamed getting that ball down. Trying to connect the ball. It is Dembo Danjo. Ball been blocked in there, and it's Esa Marong Rasul and Esa rewarded by the central referee, and the referee is Suleiman Tamba. The referee is Suleiman Tamba, who is having the assistance of Bakra, Ajanjai, Musa Esei, and Keba Fati is the match commissioner. Nil is the current score. Nil is the score from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama in the 3 p.m. showdown between Young Boy Star and Misira and Ibrahima Kujabi. Ibrahima lost it. It's going to be an attack coming from Misira now, looking for options. Team captain and number 3, Bully Diba. Bully this time into the gloves of the custodian. Musa equally is in the list, happy with that decision coming from the central defender Ibrahima Kujabi. And we could hear the instructions coming from the head coach Musa Ikoli and into the gloves of the opposite goalkeeper. Brikama Soma Nawettan in full swing. There's a player down injured for Young Boy Star, or for Misira rather. Interesting showdowns at the box bar. In the 3 p.m. game is Misira Youths against Young Boy Star, and in the 5 p.m. game is going to be a clash of the two powerhouses in Nyambai. It's going to be Jambar Sane taking on Jaliba United, and Jaliba will be playing against Jambar Sane in the 5 p.m. showdown. But currently in the 3 p.m. game, it is Misira nil, Young Boy Star nil is the score from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that the game is coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And in the 2025 Brikama Soma Nawettan is the clash between Misira and Young Boy Star. And Young Boy Star in this contest, just as I said earlier, is under the guidance of Musa Ikuli, who is having the assistance of Mohamed Juara. And of course Young Boy Star in the 3 p.m. showdown, starting with Serif Kamara in goal, Ibrahima Kujabi, Osman Sanyang, Mohamed Jata, Yankuba Seidi, Ibrahima Jaju, Jere Jata, Ensa Marong team captain Mohamed Lamin Marong, and Mohamed Sise completing the 11. And it's a corner for the boys in red and white Misira under the guidance of Serif Saho and Amadou Nyase. It's a corner, quickly taken, strongly headed out by Ibrahima Kujabi for Young Boy Star. Mohamed Lamin Marong trying to keep the ball, but unfortunately lost it. It is Young Boy Star. Mohamed now trying to connect Esa Marong. Esa looking for options, moving the ball forward. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, given by the central referee. And the flag of the assistant referee stayed down And there seems to be a protest coming from the technical area of Jam City. They believe the central referee should have allowed that opportunity to move forward, but currently Esa Marong is down and will be assisted by the medics. 0-0 is the score. Box Bar Mini Stadium is the venue. Misira Youths starting with Salim Dafe in goal, Jere Sedi, Lamin Baji, Ibrahima Kamara, Yaya Sanyang, Bubakar Gassama, Seni Sane, Keba Conte, Buli Diba, Sidu Drame, and of course Dembo Danjo. Danjo Dembo is the number 10. Played for Nema United last season. Played for Newtown in the qualifiers. And now playing for Misira in the Nawettan proper. And Misira is having Amadou Nyasi as the assistant coach. Of course, Amadou Nyasi, the team captain for Greater Tomorrow. It's a set piece for Young Boy Star. Usman Sanyang is currently behind the ball. Usman Sanyang having the defensive partnership alongside Ibrahima Kujabi, who is going to deliver. It is Ibrahima struck the wall. It is this time around. Is that going to be the first goal? And this time Mohamed Lamin Marang! And Young Boy Stars lead by a goal to nil at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And Mohamed Lamin Marang getting the first goal in this contest. And we have already played. We have to confirm the minutes here. 24 minutes into the first period. Young Boy Star lead by a goal to nil, courtesy of Mohamed Lamin Marang. And of course, that was definitely a great assist coming from Mohamed Sise. And the traveling boys from Jam City lead by a goal to nil. Kemo Kanye deadlock broken, and this time it's from the boys from Jam City. Mohamed Lamin Marang finding the back of the net for Young Boy Stars. And of course, you could see the smiles of the entire support of Young Boy Stars from Jam City. And they will be telling you now, we are currently leading by a goal to nil. They will definitely want to hold on to this 1-0 advantage or get more goals as far as the contest is concerned.
Yes, very well. The faithfuls of Jam City, you wouldn't be surprised if they hear that Mohamed, the goal they are currently leading here is scored by Mohamed Lamin Marang, because he is one of the players that they are relying on even when they are playing at Jambanjeli to bang that goals for them. And then he has been doing that for his side always, and then coming to the Boxbar Mini Stadium as well. I mean, replicate what he has been doing at the Jambanjeli football field. Wouldn't be a surprise to someone who have seen him play for this particular side that he has scored for. And then he is one of their reliable players whenever they need goals. I mean, he is one of the players that they can rely on for him to be able to come to their aid and then come to their rescue. And then this is one of the times again that he has proven his worth for his side here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. It's not a surprise, but I mean, those who know Mohamed Lamin Marang, especially those from Jambanjeli, if you tell them that he's the one who scored the goal, they will know, yes, he is one of the players that they can rely on for them to get any goals into any of the games that they are playing. And then he is not a surprise here, but for their opponents as well, Misira, they have been doing very well since the start of the game against their opponents. So let's see for them. Their chances did not fall for them as of now. So we will see what they will also be able to do with the chances that will come for them as the game proceeds. But currently, Mohamed Lamin Marang's goal rather is the one that is separating these two sides here into this crucial encounter.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Advantage Young Boy Star leading by a goal to nil, courtesy of Mohamed Lamin Marang's lone goal from the Boxbar Mini Stadium against Misira Youths. Misira nil, Young Boy Star 1 is the score. And the faithfuls of Jam City will tell you, we definitely want to get more goals. It is currently Mohamed Lamin Marang who surges forward and into the gloves of the goalkeeper. The score is currently in their favor, and the flag of the assistant referee is already up and up against Misira, who trail by a goal to nil against Young Boys, the boys from Jam City. Ibrahima Kujabi chipping the ball forward to Mohamed Jata. Mohamed around the center, spreading the ball forward, trying to reconnect the center forward, and it is currently 1-0 in their favor. It is currently 1-0 in their favor. Young Boy Stars enjoying this lender advantage at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the 3 p.m. showdown. It's going to be an opportunity. The flag of the assistant referee is up. Lamin Baji penalized, and penalized by the flag of the assistant referee. The score is currently in favor of Young Boys, who are leading by a goal to nil, courtesy of Mohamed Lamin Marong's lone goal. And head coach Musa Ikoli might be very much comfortable with the way things are currently going. He will definitely want to have another goal to possibly have a comfortable advantage at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It's a long one. Back to the goalkeeper, Serif Kamara. Great clearance. Fashions of headers. And Samarong trying to connect that ball. It's going to be Misira in their own half. Misira United guarding that ball off the area, and the score is currently not in their favor. And Misira, under the guidance of head coach Terif Taho, and Amadou Nyasi is his assistant. It's going to be a chase. Can they get something from this? It's an opportunity for Young Boy Stars currently in their own half, having some defensive options. Mohamed Jata regained possession. Young Boy Stars getting the ball down to Mohamed Cisse. Mohamed Cisse has been the architect of the goal scored by Mohamed Lamin Marong. It is Mohamed Jata once again. Currently around the center, it is Sede, Esa Jata, or Jere Jata rather. That seems to be a slap on the face of the opposite player by Esa Marong. Young Boy Stars leading by a goal to nil. It is the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, in the Brikama Soma Nawettan, and the Soma Nawettan in full swing, calling in for a handball. Nothing given by the central referee. Mohamed Jata, dribble pass one, still looking for more. Mohamed Jata getting the ball to Mohamed Cisse. An opportunity for Young Boy Stars. Misira regained possession, not for too long, and the flag of the assistant referee is already up for a throw-in. In case you just joining us, this is the Brikama Soma Nawettan 2025, coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1. As usual at the cabin, Parlamin Fati, Kimo Kanyi and Osman Kamara behind camera operations as usual. The score is currently Young Boy Stars 1, Misira Youths 0. And it's a glancing header from the central defender into the gloves of the netminder Salim Dafe. Salim is the custodian, and Misira trying to be as industrious as possible and trying to get an equalizer before lemon time. Will they be able to get that? Remains to be seen. That's a foul as given by the central referee, and against Young Boy Star. Young Boy Star, a team from Jam City, were playing in the Sanyang Soma Nawettan, won the league and also the knockout before getting to the Brikama Soma Nawettan to play in the Brikama Soma Nawettan. And last season in the Sanyang Soma Nawettan, the team played the final. Jere Jata is caution. It's a yellow card for Jere Jata. That should be as a result of a protest, because he never committed the crime. But we've already seen the central referee dashing out a yellow card to Jere Jata, number 8 for Young Boy Stars. And the score is currently in their favor. Young Boy Stars 1, Misira Youths 0. The player is currently being supported by the medics. The medics are currently supporting the player in question. And the score is currently in favor of Young Boy Star, who took the lead courtesy of Mohamed Lamin Marong in this showdown. In the last Soma Nawettan in Sanyang, Young Boy Stars played the final and lost the final 5-1 to Bunkiling United before coming to the Brikama Soma Nawettan qualifiers and won their first game, and of course being protested, and of course had a successful protest against the side that filed the protest against Young Boy Stars Marico Football Club. And Marico advanced to the next stage of the competition, that is the qualifiers. And Young Boy Stars booted out of the competition around the area. That was going to be a simple tap-in by the team captain and number 3. That was definitely a great one coming from Misira. But of course, the central defenders for Young Boy Stars are not enough. Misira Youths continue to search for an equalizer. The score is currently 0-0 around the area, partly cleared by Young Boy Stars. Young Boy Stars on some defensive options. It's going to be Mohamed Lamin Marong to chase. Mohamed Lamin Marong back to Mohamed Cisse, the architect of the goal. Before Mohamed Lamin Marong finding the back of the net. Is that going to be an opportunity? Mohamed Cisse wrestled and currently jumps to the side. Young Boy Star having 2 players on the ground. Mohamed Lamin Marong and Mohamed Cisse down, and also Misira having a player down. Kemo Kanyi, of course, is currently a stiff battle between these 2 sides, and of course at a waterlogged condition at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Young Boy Stars will be hoping to steal that disadvantage going into lemon time, whilst Misira Youths will be hoping to find the back of the net for an equalizer before getting back into the dressing room for some halftime team talks. But the side that should be very much happy with the score is Young Boy Stars, who are currently leading by a goal to 0, and they will definitely want to hold on to this 1-0 advantage going into lemon time.
Yes, that will be the ambition that they will be having if they are not able to add up their advantage into this particular game. What they will be trying to do is to push this game to the halftime break with this advantage here, and then with that they will be happy with that, because when they go into the dressing room, there is where the halftime talks will be taking place, and then they will be able to receive some instructions from their technical benches in order to try to improve on their weaker areas in the first 45 minutes here. But they have under 6 minutes here before they will be able to go to the halftime break with this score line, and then if they go to the halftime break with this score line, then coming into the second half they will be able to they can be able to do what instructions is being given to them by trying to stay on to the lead in the entire 45 minutes, because they will know that we have only this particular 45 minutes to be played before the game ends and before we go home with the maximum 3 points. So for their opponent Misira, they also are aware of the timing here into this first half, so they will be pushing so hard to get themselves a goal into this before the final whistle will be blown here for the halftime break. But for now, they are pushing, and also they are currently having a throw-in at a very crucial point for them, at a very crucial place for them, so they can perhaps capitalize on that, and then that will be one of the last chances that they will be getting into this particular first half before the final whistle is gone. So let's see what happens here before the final 3 or 4 minutes here is ended into this particular first half here. But already it has been a great fight between the 2 sides here. Young Boys are currently leading here by Mohamed Lamin Marong's lone goal 2-0, but Misira are fairly pushing up also in trying to get themselves a parity into this particular game part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Interesting game at the Box Bar, and unofficial. We have played 37 minutes unofficial in the first half. Misira 0, Young Boy Star 1 is the score from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the 3 p.m. game. And in the 5 p.m. game is going to be a clash in the Nyambai Derby. Jambar Sane against Jaliba United. We'll be coming to you live as well from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and also live on LSTV from the theater, and live on LSTV 1 at 5 p.m. in the ongoing Brikama Summer Nawettan. Of course, the Nawettan proper in Brikama. Young Boy Stars 1, Misira Youths 0 is the score. Young Boy Stars having a down, and player is currently receiving attention, and there is a player, and Young Boy Stars or Misira will effect the first substitution due to an injury to one of their players. Misira United, or Misira Youths rather, is currently forced to an early substitution. Mohamed Jatta is also walking off. Will he be able to continue? Remains to be seen. We have to wait. Mohamed Jatta is currently on the sideline for Young Boy Star. And the boys from City spreading the ball from the center to the right hand side of the attack. And Mohamed Jatta is currently receiving attention from the medics. Jatta Mohamed deployed on the left side of the defense for Young Boy Star. And he's currently on the sideline. Solid clearance. Young Boy Star. And a player for Misira down. Young Boy Star wouldn't be in any hurry as the team is currently leading by a goal to nil. Young Boy Stars in their tenure in the Sanyang Summer Nawettan were able to win a league trophy, a knockout trophy, and lost all the Super Cup finals that they played. And last season played the Sanyang League final against Bunkiling, where the team lost 5-1 against Bunkiling. Mohamed Jatta. Dribble pass one, looking for more. Getting the ball down to Ensa Marong. That's a push, and central referee handing that ball down to Young Boy Star. The score is currently in their favor. Time running out as far as the fourth half is concerned for Misira Youths. Misira trailed by a goal to nil. Young Boy Stars will be hoping to get back to the dressing room with their noses in front, and currently leading by a goal to nil, courtesy of the lone goal scored by Mohamed Lamin Marong. Not a decent one from Mohamed Jatta. That's a high boot. That's a high boot against Young Boy Star and against Esa Marong. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes added on by the fourth assistant referee, Musa Ese. And Musa Ese is the fourth assistant referee. Suleiman Tamba is the central referee. Bakari Jatta is one of the assistants. Ajanjai. Musa Ese, the fourth assistant referee. And Keba Fati is the match commissioner. And the game is currently live from the theater, live on LSTV1. Parlamin Fati and Kemo Kanye at the commentary cabin. Osman Kamara as usual. Behind camera operations for LSTV1 as usual. It's a throw in. Misira Youths hoping to get the level up before lemon time. Dembo Danjo back to the advancing player. Misira on the ascendancy. Can they find the back of the net before lemon time? Remains to be seen. That's against Young Boy Star. Amadou. That's against Young Boy Star. Time running out as far as the fourth half is concerned. Dembo Danjo struggling. Dembo is an opportunity now. An opportunity for Young Boy Star. And to find the back of the net for the second time. Yes, Amarong regain possession to Jere Jatta. Jere Jatta once again. This time it's going to be another attack. Mohamed Cisse looking for options. Back to Mohamed Jatta, who tries to dribble past his marker. Still Mohamed Jatta struggling, and that's a foul. And you could hear the claps and cheers coming from the supporters of Young Boy Stars, and of course boos coming from the supporters of Misira Youths, who are not in favor of the decision by the central referee. And any moment from now, the central referee might end the proceeding as far as the fourth half is concerned. Any moment from now, the central referee will surely put an end to the proceedings as far as the fourth half is concerned between Misira and Young Boy Star. And the rain has started once again from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. But this wouldn't deprive us. This wouldn't deprive us from getting you the proceedings from the Boxbar. It's an opportunity, Young Boys. Floats that ball around the area. The goalkeeper missed it. Seemingly, it's a goal kick. That's a goal kick, and the final touch on the player of Young Boy Star. The score is not in Misira's favor. And some of the high-profile names that played for Misira United were Ibu Kante and Base Kujaune, known to many as Boof. And of course, Misira trailed by a goal to nil against Young Boy Star, and it is half time And half-time at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Half-time between Misira Youths and Young Boys Star. Coach Musa E. Kohli and his boys getting back into the dressing room with their noses in front. Courtesy of Mohamed Lamin Marong's lone goal. And this is where we're also going to have 15 minutes of rest. And we'll be back for the continuation. It has been Palamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi at the commentary cabin, Osman Kamara behind camera operations. Until then, bye-bye briefly, and we'll be back in the next 15 for the continuation from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium for the continuation of the live commentary. And it is just the commencement of the second half between Young Boys and Misira. Currently Young Boys 1, Misira 0. And that's another bright start and brilliant start coming from Young Boys Star. And the boys dressed in orange shirts, orange shorts and orange socks against the boys in red and white shirts, red shorts and white socks. It's a corner for the boys from Jam City. Young Boys 1, Misira 0 is the current score. It's a long one, partly headed out by Misira. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Mohamed Lamin Marong looking for something else again. Time into the gloves of the netminder. It's a long one, long and high one, coming from Misira, and Young Boys Stars will pick possession. This is Esa Marong getting the ball down. It is an opportunity for Young Boys Star to benefit from that. It's a long one around the area. It's a long one and ball being taken forward. Esa Marong. Esa is going to be an opportunity.
I don't know.
It's a long one. It's a header! And that's the second goal for Young Boys Stars and Mohamed Lamin Marong. And that's the second goal. And second goal for Mohamed Lamin Marong. And of course, the Jam City side, Young Boys Star, lead by 2-0. Is the second goal for Young Boys Star. Mohamed Lamin Marong with the second goal. And Misira trail by 2-0 against Young Boys Star from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. What a moment. And of course, what a moment from the theater. Mohamed Lamin Marong already got a brace. He's of course undoubtedly the star player for Young Boys Star. And the score is in their favor. Mohamed Lamin Marong with a brace already. And of course, few minutes into the second half, Kemo Kanye is the second goal for Mohamed Lamin Marong. And the second goal for the Jam City side, Young Boys Star, enjoying the 2-0 advantage against Misira Youths.
Yes, very well. This is their second goal into the early part in the first 5 minutes of the second half here. So for now, they are showing the dominance over their opponent, Misira United, even though Misira is regarded here as the home team because they are the team from Brikama here, and then Young Boys travel all the way from Jambanjeli. But that is not football. Football is about talents, and then we have seen that in the Young Boys side here, in trying to making sure that they announce their dominance over their opponents, and then they are doing that in style because you have seen Mohamed Marong in the first half, and then scoring for his side, and then we have also seen in the early part of the game Young Boys doubling their score into this particular game here. So the game is growing to be a more difficult moment for their opponent, Misira United. if they are to come back and then get any better result from this particular game, it is going to be miraculous to some of their faithfuls, and then in most cases some of the neutrals that are currently here, because looking at the way this particular game is moving, I mean, since the second half has started here, we have seen more of the attacking play has been done by that of the leading side, Young Boys and also Young Boys Stars. So let's see what happens here, whether they will be able to come from behind. But for now, the game is going to Young Boys' favor, because they are currently leading here by 2-0 here. But nothing is impossible in football, so long the game continues to play. I mean, anything can happen. So let's see what Misira will respond to this particular 2-0 lead here.
Thank you very much. And of course, it is getting more and more interesting. Getting more and more interesting from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Misira 0, Young Boys Star 2. Young Boys Star leading by 2-0. It's a set piece. Ibrahim Ajaju to deliver. It's a long one. And this time never trouble the custodian. Young Boys Star enjoying every moment from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Mohamed Lamin Marong scored the brace for the boys from Jam City. And Young Boys Star enjoying every moment from the theater. In case you're just joining us, this is all coming to you live. And of course, live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1 at the cabin Parliament Fati. Kimukani. And behind camera operations as usual is Osman Kamara. Then Botanjo struggled. It is Misira now. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Can they get something? This is Yankuba. Just there in time. And Yankuba is currently down. Yankuba Sedi is currently down injured, and Young Boys Star is enjoying every moment. And Misira will solely have double substitution. Yankuba Sedi is currently down and is a double substitution. Yankuba Saidi, the flag of the assistant referee is still down, partly cleared by Young Boys Star. The score is currently in their favor. Mohamed Lamin Sise. Mohamed Lamin Sise switching the play from the right to the left. Trying to connect the run of Mohamed Sise on the far side. Not a decent control from Mohamed, and Mohamed Jata tries to keep the ball in play. Unfortunately lost it. Young Boys Star enjoying every moment from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, leading by 2-0. And in this contest, it's a clash between Misira and Young Boys Star. The boys from Jam City enjoying every moment. Mohamed Lamin Marong, is that going to be a foul? Central referee not the least interested this time. It's a low one. This time, we're in trouble. And Misira need to score, not only to score, but need to score twice. For them to at least have a point in this contest, they need to score 2 or more to at least get a point in this contest, or else Young Boy Stars will be bagging maximum points in their very first time of asking in the Brikama Summer Nawettan 2025. The flag of the assistant referee is already up. Already up and up against Young Boys. Young Boys enjoying every moment from the Sanyang tournament or Sanyang Summer Nawettan to the Brikama Summer Nawettan. Came to the qualifiers in Brikama, won their first game against Mariko. Mariko filed a protest against Young Boy Star, and Mariko had a successful protest, and Young Boy Star were able to negotiate a spot through Berewuleng Football Club, and Berewuleng handed the spot to Young Boy Stars, and Young Boy Stars in their very first game of the Brikama Summer Nawettan. It is currently a commanding advantage. 2-0 is the current score. Got a goal in the first half and the other in the second period. Mohamed Lamin Marong broke the deadlock in the first period before completing his brace in the second half to give the commanding advantage to the boys from Jam City. Young Boy Stars 2, Misira Youths 0. Ibrahim Ajajo to Mohamed Jata. Another tricky player. Mohamed Jata seems to be rustled and this time rewarded by the central referee. And the referee is Suleiman Tamba, and having the assistance of Bakari Jata Ajanjai, Musa Ese is the fourth assistant referee, and he is going to be the referee in charge for the 5 p.m. showdown. Mohamed Lamin Marong getting the ball down, trying to connect Esa Marong, and this time the goalkeeper was alert enough Salim Dafe to gather that ball, and Salim wouldn't want to spend much time in their own half as the team trailed by 2-0. It is 2 goals against Misira. Dembo Danjo, now the team captain, trying to dribble past a group of players, and this time Dembo wrestled. The former Nema United player, Dembo Danjo wrestled and rewarded by the central referee at a great position for Misira United to benefit from this. And Misira will have the opportunity to benefit from a set piece at a great position. The boys dressed in red and white shirts, red shorts and white socks, under the guidance of Serif Saho as head coach. Amadou Nyasi is his assistant, and Amadou Nyasi is definitely very much busy on the technical area, giving instructions. And of course, this is a team that Ibu Kante, the former Brikama United, and Real de Banjul forward played for. And this is the same Misira United that Base Kujaune Boof played for. And it's a set piece for Misira. Floats that ball around the area, eludes every other player, and the ball is already off for a goal kick. Young Boy Stars wouldn't be in any hurry. Young Boy Star started Nawettan football in Jam City, playing in the Jambanjeli Summer Nawettan, and of course the team won 5 trophies in Jam City, 4 league trophies and a knockout. Dembo Danjo, dribble past the second, looking for more. Can he get that one again? And already is a foul once again. Dembo Danjo seems to be in the game in the second half. We didn't see much of him in the first period. And after the team conceding 2 goals, Dembo seems to have a grip of this contest now. And Dembo Danjo is currently behind the ball. Signed that contract with champions Real de Banjul, but due to minimal minutes, we can't confirm if he had any of the minutes with Real de Banjul in the top flight. And Dembo played for Nema United in the last Brikama Summer Nawettan, played the elimination for Newtown, and currently playing for Misira. Dembo Danjo floats that ball. This time easy time for the netminder Serif Kamara. Serif, the custodian for Young Boy Star. 2-0 is the current score. Playing that ball down, Mohamed Lamin Sise. Mohamed Lamin Sise played for the Sanyang zonal team. We could remember he was the very player that Foni protested against Kemukani.
All right, okay, yeah. Then he played for the Sanyang zonal team last time. That was the reason Sanyang couldn't make it to the zonal final because Fonyi protested, and then their protest was succeeded, and then Fonyi were given a go ahead to play in the final. But he is a fine player for whichever team he is playing for. We have seen him doing very well for his side. I mean, Young Boy Star since the onset of this particular game, and then he continues to perform very well. Continues to prove himself and continues to prove his worth to his side here. So let's see what the game will end here. Modamin Marong with the brace into this particular game. No doubt he is so far the best player into this particular contest.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Of course, it is getting more and more interesting from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Great showdown at 3 p.m. And of course, after this game, we're going to see a clash in the Nyambai Derby. Jambar Sane against Jaliba United will be coming up next. Esa Marong to Mohamed Jata. Mohamed deployed on the left side, trying to dribble past a group of players. Misira will launch. Trailed by 2-0. The boys from Misira need to score twice to at least get a point in this contest, or else they will get the entire points to Young Boy Star, who are currently leading by 2-0 in the 3 p.m. showdown. Young Boy Star 2, Misira Youths 0. Dembo Danjo getting the ball down. Misira will launch, partly caught out by Young Boy Star. The boys from Misira Trail 2-0 against the boys from Jambanjeli. Young Boy Star enjoying every moment. Last season, Misira United or Misira Youths came through Ibrahim Kujabi. That was going to be a howler from the net from the central defender Kujabi. And the score is currently in their favor. Misira United came through the eliminations, got to the playoffs, where they got the better of Wafarato in the playoff to book a place to the Nawettan proper. And in the group stages last season, they were in the same group alongside Amasa, Manokang and Dangam. Could not get to the Nawettan, could not get to the round of 16. It is Mohamed Lamin Sise causing some problems, getting the ball forward to Mohamed Lamin Marong. And the flag of the assistant referee is already up. What a start, and of course it's a brilliant start for Young Boy Star. Of course in their life to the Brikama Soma Nawettan. Young Boy Star to Misira United or Misira Youths 0. Dembo Marong, or Esa Marong played for Jam City. That's an offside already as signaled. Time might not be in their favor. Misira Youth trail by 2-0 against Young Boy Star. Mohamed Lamin Marong with a brace. Serif Kamara, the goalkeeper, going long, connecting Mohamed Sise on the far side. And Mohamed has been the architect of the first goal. Mohamed Sise lost possession. It's going to be an attack. Serif Kamara just alert enough. It is Young Boy Star enjoying every moment. Misira on the far side, and the flag of the assistant referee is already up. That's going to be the fourth substitution. The fourth substitution for Misira. Continue to search for an equalizer. Any moment we're going to see a substitution coming from Misira, and also Young Boy Star will benefit from another substitution. But Misira trailed by 2 goals to nil against Young Boys from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the 2025 Brikama Summer Nawettan. Who is going to get it? Currently advantage, getting it down. Mohamed Lamin Sise, can he get something? This time the central defenders of Misira alert enough to get that ball off the area. Seni Sane is coming off for Misira. Any moment we're going to see another substitution. Young Boy Star will also introduce a fresh leg in search for more goals. The score is currently in their favor. It's of course going to be a massive celebration from the Box Bar Mini Stadium along the streets of Jam City if Young Boy Star is able to hold on to this 2-0 advantage or get more goals. Will they be able to add the advantage? There's already a player down injured for Young Boy Star, and the team is currently leading by 2 goals to nil. Misira United or Misira Youths needs to score. Not only to score, but need to score twice. And of course the man of the match is solely going to be given to Mohamed Lamin Marong if the score should stay like this. Of course, having a brilliant start to life in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, getting a brace already and still looking for more. Mohamed Lamin Marong has been the most influential and impressive player for Young Boy Star, right from the Jambanjeli Summer Nawettan, the Sanyang Summer Nawettan, and now to the Brikama Summer Nawettan at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. A brilliant start, a great beginning for Mohamed Lamin Marong. The game is temporarily stopped on the far side. A player, Esa Marong, is already off the field. And Jere Jata is coming off. Jere Jata is coming off and Esa Marong will be reintroduced. Jere Jata is off and he's being replaced. Young Boy Star enjoying every moment. Dembo Danjo trying to pick possession from the defensive position to an offensive position, trying to unlock the defense. Dembo regain possession. Can they get something from this? That is Dembo Danjo. That's an infringement on Dembo. And it's an opportunity for Misira to benefit from a set piece at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And in the 5 p.m. showdown is an all Nyambai affair. An all Nyambai affair between Jambar Sane and Jaliba United. But currently the focus is on the 3 p.m. showdown. Serif Kamara, the goalkeeper, is currently trying to position his wall, dressed in his colorful orange shirt and blue socks. Serif Kamara in goal. Dembo Danjo will take that. Easy time for the netminder. That wouldn't trouble the custodian, and the goalkeeper is Serif Kamara, urging his players to calm down. Kemo Kanye, I think Young Boy Stars are trying to wind down the clock here as much as possible. If they can get the 3rd goal here, they will definitely be content with this 2-0 scoreline here. Of course, that's going to be a great beginning as far as the 2025 Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned.
Yes, they have played over 24 minutes into the game and then currently leading here by 2 goals to nil. So they will need to at least wind down the clock and then trying to make sure they avoid or prevent those dangerous attacks from their opponents, so that they wouldn't be able to utilize them into goals. And then they are doing that very well, Young Boys, and it is working very well for them. So far, everything I think is working very well for the Young Boys side into this particular game. And then Misira, I mean, since we have seen them conceding another goal into this game, we have also seen them. They are now up on their game. Especially, we have seen them creating some very good, set pieces in the far end, but